Hey everybody, Ryan FMTG here, and today we are talking about Wesker Uroboros. I know this is a deck I've done a couple deck techs about, but usually with each set we get new toys to try, such as a couple weeks ago we were trying the new Devil out. And that's because Wesker's hero power of Uroboros is so powerful, and also we have, Rebirth and False Throne. That whole package makes for a powerful synergy, a powerful deck, that it's really fun to try to tweak it around. Also, I really like this deck. This is one of my favorite decks in Teppen and has been for a while. So I made a couple of changes, so why don't we talk about the changes and we'll jump into some games. The first thing I want to talk about is the Devil slots. We are playing 3 of the OG Devils. I've tested the new Devil, I did a video about it, and I like the OG Devil more because I really value the beefier stats on this. Also the rush. This is a great fireball when you Uroboros this at rush and usually hits or just trades and kills units faster. And I really like this. I do see a world where maybe the new Devil without rush is better because it is more defensive. So if you want to play a little bit more defensive, it could be better. But I right now like the aggressive slant and these stats plus the rush more. So that's why I'm playing the OG Devil over the new Devil. The second thing I want to talk about is in my last video I was playing Gore because I think this is just a good monster. However, a lot of people asked, and even I go back and forth with thinking, hey, is it right or not right to play Desperate Act? Because obviously playing Gore, if you play Desperate Act, it makes Gore so much more easy to flip because we have a problem flipping this monster, right? Because we really are just playing some tyrants and devils to flip it, where if you're playing Desperate Act, this is nice. You play your Gore monster, then you wait a little bit, you play Desperate Act, it flips, you gain that health, you also get a beefier unit with spillover, so then when you use your hero power or even rebirth, you're getting back and then gaining more life. So I think this was a good question that a lot of people brought up, and it's something that I go back and forth with. I don't think that this card is terrible by any means. However, this card can definitely set you up for 2-for-1s, right? If you go for Desperate Act on your monster and they use a disarm or something like that, they silence your unit somehow, or they just outright kill your unit, that's a big 2-for-1. So sometimes you have to wiggle around and play this very defensively, right? If they target your unit, then you play this, or something like that. So there is definitely some play patterns, and you really don't want to get 2-for-1 with this. But I do think this is a powerful card, so that's why I want to test it out a little bit more and just kind of talk about my thoughts overall with it. Since we added the 2 Desperate Acts, we actually did cut 1 Betrayal, because I think having 2 Betrayals and 1 Cruel Game as our very, heavy and removal spells is just fine. And we also cut out the Spreading Infection. Spreading Infection I do like, it is a good card, but we are playing 9 beefy units that are good False Throne and Rebirth targets, and we are playing 3 Tyrants still because of all the MP ramp units, so that's why I didn't really feel like we needed the Spreading Infection. And then the whole other package is the same that I played a couple weeks ago. Of course we have our False Thrones into Rebirths, and of course we have our Selfless Portation and Mad Massacres because those are just really good to flip our Tyrant and just good value engines. So that's the deck. Why don't we jump into some games and kind of see how Desperate Act feels with our Gore monster and just kind of revisit good old, our BFF Devil. Starting off with our mirror match. This should be kind of fun. We can keep this. We have False Throne into Rebirth. Usually False Throne, I'll kind of wait till we net 1 MP, that we're at 5 MP. However, since this is the mirror match, I don't necessarily want to do False Throne and then be able to give them a free False Throne. I was kind of slurring my words right there. So I'm kind of going to wait. This kind of stinks if they don't have a False Throne or something, but we'll kind of wait. Now we'll False Throne. Yes, we could still give them a free one, which kind of stinks, which we just did. We could just kill this, though. And I'm okay, because Murder Spikes, there's not that much value in the mirror match, and so killing that Nemesis seems very nice to me. You know what? I'm going to Rebirth. Yes, we can give them a very heavily discounted Rebirth, but I'm hoping, kind of banking that they don't have a Rebirth. Because I don't really feel like putting a slow Tyrant down in a lane that they don't have anything in. And that's fine. They're just kind of spending a lot of 5. We could just put this here. I think we just put this here. Because now whatever they play, then we can flip with Man Massacre. Sure. What are we doing here? That's interesting. Yeah, that's fine. We could have Man Massacre just to flip that, but that would not been a good play. Sure. they're just loving this dude. Let's just do this. So we can Man Massacre, we can flip this, and now we have enough for our hero power, which seems pretty good. And I'm kind of okay with them just doing this. Yes, they have their Uroboros because they did have a false throne, so that's fine. We'll do this. Either lane, it's okay. That's probably a little bit better because I would rather have that trade. You know, our middle lane just getting more power. We could just drop this right here. And I'm okay, just kind of... This is just nice. We're kind of just flooding the board. Yeah, they're playing that. It is getting big, but I don't particularly care. Rebirth is kind of... Actually, no, they don't have anything good in their graveyard because it exiled. So I think we're just going to play this here to soak up some damage, and then we can go for this. Yes, they could have removal, but I think I'm okay if they spend, you know, 6 mana for obliteration or something like that. It feels a little bit bad, but not the worst. I don't think I'm going to false throne here. Just in case if they drew a obliteration or a betrayal or something, I don't want to give them another active phase. Because now, like, we're so far ahead that we didn't really need a false throne.
Is that all you have?
I really just want to kill this.
For your preparations complete.
Yeah, let's kill that.
Your struggles are futile.
It's nice because this will help flip that, and you know they're at 16. Yes, their tyrant's getting very big. That's fine. Let's do this. Because they're just going to take quite a lot of hits. Oh, that's awesome that we got this. So now when we actually use this, we could get that back again. Luckily, their Uroboroses have been... I'm okay with just putting this here. And then we can just go like this. Get back that, and they are almost dead. This should be fine. No? Okay. We accidentally kind of took 7 there, which wasn't particularly great. I think we just have to kill this. I don't think we could take another 7. I wish these false thrones were rebirths, not gonna lie. Okay, Tyrant was good, because a 4/9 body is pretty darn good here. And yeah, like, them getting back a Ji-Yun is very big game for us. And let's just kill that. We might have just wanted to... You know what, maybe that was a little bit loose on my part. Yeah, maybe that was a little bit loose. Maybe we should have gone for like a rebirth or something there. And I wanted to wait so then we could definitely have our own rebirth. Okay. And this is where Living Death could be very good because we're getting so much good stuff where, like, hopefully they're not going to get as much good stuff, right? Unfortunately, we might be dead. This needs to go in the top lane. Oh, that was lucky. Whew, that was... Okay, I felt very strong there, but I feel like we kind of started to lose the tempo, but we got there. Against good old classic Ryu. I like this hand. We could keep this. It's a little... Like, this is definitely the hand... I was going to say it's a little slow, but it's not necessarily slow, since we have just big fatties to play. I think we just play this. Like, this is going to trade so well with that. Like, yes, I was kind of, like, hoping that maybe we could play our Gore Monster and then, like, flip it with playing that Tyrant, but we could not take 4 and then, like, 4 again. I think we just have to play it like this. Because right now, like, this trades evenly because this will do 3 more. This will live at 2, which isn't... like, super a lot because they have so much stuff, but, like, that's fine. I think we just Rebirth here. Kind of hope for maybe even the slow Tyrant in the top or bottom lane. Now we can just Rebirth again. That's why we waited a little bit, so we could double Rebirth if they did something. Okay. Hopefully that goes in the bottom, the Gore Monster. Oh, okay. Kind of would rather have the Gore Monster, but that's fine. It's just, like, not that strong of a body, right? Kind of just want to use this. Even though, like, we don't like have a devil, but we could get back a monster or a tyrant. Ooh, that was... No. We couldn't have done it the other way around. We didn't have enough MP. So hopefully, that'd be great if we got to flip one or both of these. Like, as soon as we can, we're just playing this tyrant. Or, sorry, this devil. Like, yes, this didn't get to connect, but now we're going to have 2 of these in our graveyard at some point, and that's just going to be great. And we're back at 30. Like, that was a humongous play. Yeah. Whew, that felt strong. Wrath Awoken. Haven't seen Wrath Awoken for a while. Let's see how we can do against them. We can keep this. It's not... Like, this is, like, where Desperate Act feels bad since we don't have the monster, and that's why I'm only playing 2. I don't really feel like you can play 3 of, because... it's literally a dead card besides with the monster. But for now, I feel like this is fine. This isn't the best hand, but we could definitely have worse. Let's just drop this here, because hopefully that just eats that. If they try to pump this up, we can just spike it. But, like, I'll take 1. I'll let them do a little whatever here. Just kind of net some MP. Because it's a little dangerous to go for murderous spikes against anything since they have so many pump spells. I'm going to go for murder spikes. If they have another pump spell, that feels bad, but soon we can just betrayal it. Wow, that actually... okay, that was a big tempo advantage for us. Cruel Game could be a pretty good draw later on. But right now, it's not doing much. More just doing this to get it off the board, because I think we're just going to Cruel Game and do a 3-for-1. Okay, I'm going to wait just a few seconds. Or we could actually just do this. Because this will be... because we get our devil back. I guess they do get some creatures. That might have been a misplay. Maybe we just Cruel Game. Hopefully they do something here so we can False Throne. Yeah, I don't like that play. As soon as I made it, it's like, why in the world did we do that? That could be game losing for sure. Like, Not quite sure what I was thinking of there. Sure, let's False Throne. Because, like, we did... I think I was thinking more that, like, maybe we had False Throne or something like that, so we get more than just, like, one Lonely Devil compared to their 3 units.
For your interference. Preparations complete.
I'm just going to try to pop this right here to flip that. Go ahead and have that hit first, then do this, so we gain the life, which is very nice. And yeah, we could just Uroboros here. Let's do it so like the layer will hit our devil, and then hopefully our devil will just start like fireballing, hitting them for 6. It's pretty good, but we can betrayal this. Yeah. I think we're going to get hit by 1, unfortunately. Yeah. But that's still great, because they use their hero power. Wish we had a way to kill that. But this is nice. We just have quite a stuff on board for sure. I think we just use the free MP to ramp a little bit and to kind of redraw. We want to do some action. Yes, it gives them time to do another wall jump or something like that, but I still think it's worth it overall. Because I would love, like, a Selfless Predation or something like that, Mad Massacre, to flip our Tyrant. And also, if they just want to keep pumping up their feline, I'm kind of okay with that, right? Let's see. Let's Rebirth, because Rebirth will put it in the middle, so then like this feline will hit that, so we just take less. Okay. That's getting dangerous for sure. We have to do this because they can give it flying now, so if we get a devil back or something... Oh yeah, we had that in our hand. Or in our graveyard. Okay. I really messed up there with that Living Death. I definitely think I should have Cruel Game there, but we kind of... Still, just the power of this deck. Another red deck, but Jill this time around. I think we've done all 3 red heroes. We can keep this. You know, we don't have the False Throne into Rebirth Broken Start, but... Yeah, we have Monster, and we have a way to flip it. Yet again, we do have to be careful with flipping Monster to try not to get 2 for 1, especially that Jill could have a lot of fire damage. Or burn. I don't know why I called it fire damage. It's burn. Let's pop this right here. Like, yes, our Monster now is pretty vulnerable, but we have this. So, hopefully they don't have another one. You know, this would be great. This will show the power of Desperate Act for sure. That's humongous. I think we just play this. You know, even though we don't have another one, Desperate Act or way to flip it in hand, that's okay. Because we're just going to, like, it can trade off a little bit. We can do this. Or just eat stuff, right? Yeah, we had a very powerful start. Not the most interactive game, but that showed the power of Desperate Act, so that's kind of nice. Let's see if we can get that 5-0. It's Mirror Match, but Dark Destruction, so just Hero Mirror Match. We can keep this. And since it's against Dark Destruction, I'm just going to wait till we have 5 AP and then play... Well, I guess we'll play that now. I didn't really mean to release it there, but it doesn't particularly matter. I'll play that. Because, like, the best thing they could be doing is, like, doing a spreading infection right now or something like that. And now they could just kill this outright, but... Okay, awesome. It got A-Trade in. That's fantastic. And now they're going to have to deal with this, drop another Cerberus or a zombie, something like that. And no, there's not much. Right now it's just a 1-2, so it's going to be pretty easy for them to kill it. I'm just going to do this. Yeah, that's fine. I think we just go for this. I wanted to make sure that this traded with the Tyrant because, like, with the free AP that they get, or sorry, MP, they could maybe do something to kill our Devil, and I didn't want to do that, obviously. So they do have Dark Destruction. The only thing that Dark Destruction does is get this. So I think we're actually just going to play this right here just to trade, because now we're going to try to strand their hero power, right? I think we're going to drop this. Oh, that was odd, but okay. We didn't have enough AP to kill that before. Do we just kill this? Oh, no, we can't. Obviously. That's... This is where Obliteration would be way better than Betrayal. We can't kill that, right? Like, we're going to die to it, which feels really bad. I'm basically trying to cycle through to try to get either a Tyrant or something like that to soak up some of the damage, but this is where Betrayal might just, pun intended, I guess, betray us. I think we have to do it this way because, like, we can't, because, like, it just destroys something, right? All the gosh darn time. Yeah, okay. Okay, we could deal with this. I was going to Selfless Predation there, but it's like, oh, wait, no. We can deal with this because now we just dropped this. Oh my gosh! Well, now we have to do this. We couldn't wait, because if we waited, they just start Destruction that, so that feels real bad. Okay, well now we can eat this. Because this will be destroyed and it doesn't do anything. And now we're looking good. Good. We could just jam this so we can use our hero power, which could be fine. I think we do that. Because we want to put the pressure and try to close out the game, because, like, they're going to start getting their revenge units back and back and back. I think we... Oh man, I was going to... Darn it. I moved a little slow. I released it, but it just went straight down because they used their hero power. So this will be a fine trade. Let's just make sure that this trade goes through, because somehow if they destroy this, then we'll just drop Tyrant right there. Okay. Let's eat this. If they do something in response, then we can just rebirth. We're not rebirthing now. We do get a fast Tyrant. That's the beauty of this Tyrant, right? And let's not do anything. Let's see if they... Okay. Wow, that was difficult. We snuck out there. I feel like we've done that a couple times this league. Overall, we went 5-0. That feels really good. We definitely have some grindy games, or some games where, like, you know, I definitely misplayed against that Wrath Awoken opponent where we did Living Death over the Cruel game, but we kind of snuck it out there. Or that last game against DD, man, that was intense. But I think those games really showed the power of this deck. That is such a good deck. Sometimes I forget about this deck. Even though I like it, I kind of forget about it. Then I start playing to be like, wow, this is still really good in the meta. overall, the Desperate Act did kind of show its power. It showed its worth. Right, I kind of talked about it and touched on it that I don't love it being a 3 of, because if you don't have your monster, it's a dead card in hand. However, in Teppen, where as soon as you play a card, you draw a card, sometimes you can have dead cards in hand. Because it's like, okay, well, I won't play that until it comes up, and that's fine. But, you still only get to play with 30 cards. You still want to make sure all your cards are doing something and are good at all times. But I am kind of growing on playing 2 Desperate Acts as long as you are playing the Gore monster. So overall, I probably will be keeping this in my deck for. And I'm still liking the OG Devil. It just felt so good to rush in, get those last 6 points of damage and all that. The one final note I will say is this Betrayal in that last game, it was so close because it was Betrayal. Because this could not kill Oni. Or, the flipped Akuma. And that felt real bad, where if this was Obliteration, we could have just killed that, and we probably would have just won a lot faster. So, overall, it makes me question Betrayal, and I've definitely had some games where after I play it, it's like, man, should I be playing Betrayal? Is it worth it? Is that stripping all the other copies of that unit, throw it in the graveyard, worth it over just the nice catch-all that Obliteration is? I'm not sure. I still like Betrayal. It's still probably a 2 of, especially in this meta, and I really like it against the green Chun-Li decks. So overall, I'm still probably playing Betrayal, but it will bite you. It will betray you a couple times here or there. But that is it for me today. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all next time.